Hi guys, it's Vesna here with Vesna TV. Let's get started. For today's video, I'm going to be creating a floral arrangement for Christmas, and I'm using this thrifted wooden box. I got this for $2.99 at our local thrift store, so super cheap. Then I'm going to insert this floral foam, which I also got at the thrift store. I got 5 of them, I believe, for $2.99, so really cheap. And I'm using the whole piece, and then I'm going to be using 9 different Christmas picks, and they're just an assortment of little floral branches with some berries, and they're the frosted ones. So today's DIY is super duper easy. I apparently really like that word. It's very easy to do, and it's very cost effective, and I really like the way these Christmas arrangements look. I always do a whole bunch of fresh ones as well, and this arrangement reminds me of the fresh ones that I do. So when you're putting these together, you want to make sure that they're not too high, because it's not going to look nice, or it's not going to look right. So I'm going to be using my my wire cutters to cut them. Now, normally, if I were to do it so that the back would show as well, I would do either the same from front and back, or sometimes if I have a wide range, like when I'm doing the fresh ones, and you could do this with the full ones too. I wind up doing like a higher layer at the back just to fill in, and then a lower layer at the front. But because of the way the size of this and the way these little branches are, I don't need to do that. You'll see. It looks good from both sides, but I'm only going to be using it like against a wall, so I didn't need to worry how the back would look, and I didn't want to waste money on extra picks if it didn't really matter. So I'm starting with the picks that don't have any flowers. They're just little branches, and I'm putting those on the sides, and then in the middle I'm putting the ones with the flowers, and then I just fill them in as I go. So these ones with the berries I put in here. I really apologize for the angle. I'm not sure how I didn't see that this was the angle, but it is what it is. So this is one without any flowers, and they're just different textures. One looks like an evergreen. This looks like the boxwood. Just all is a little bit frosted. And I cut them off, and like I said, I fill them in, making sure that, I have symmetry, so both sides are equal. And this one I actually take apart so I can kind of fill in, and then you'll see as I go along. Now, I'm not going to talk through the whole video. I'm going to turn some music on, and I'll just let you know as I go what I add in. So I add some red as well, and you'll see the finished product soon. So I'm Vesna from Vesna TV. This is my DIY channel. I also have another 2 channels, my home channel where I display all these wonderful DIYs that I make, and a cooking channel. If you missed it, we do have an open invite going out, well, that went out for November 16th. It's a Christmas mantle DIY and decor challenge collaboration, which I'm hosting together with Domestic Diva and the Woman's Nest. So make sure you check that one out. And this video is a part of a challenge hosted by the Latina Next Door. If you haven't checked out Yami's channel, make sure you check it out. She's super inspiring, lots of budget DIYs. So right up my alley, because I really like budget DIYs. Everything I do, I try to do on a budget. She does as well. And she always does this monthly challenge, is to look for less. Now she will be taking a break for the holidays now, but She always has a co-host, which is this month is Lisa Birmingham. She's another really creative YouTuber. If you haven't checked out her channel, make sure you check it out. She does tons of different things. She does a bit of cooking. She does tray decor, DIYs, all sorts of things. Super talented. Um, what we have to do for the Look for Less challenge is find an inspiration piece and then make it for a lot less. So that's what I'm doing here. I will have both of these ladies in my description below as well as the playlist. So as I'm filling this in, it's starting to look really good. Like I said, I really apologize. I got a new swing arm trying to find the best angle to record for you guys because I found my other ways it wasn't giving me the quality picture that I wanted. So I tried this way. It's still not working. So I've had my husband come up with a solution. So I'll display that in my next video. But you can see it's getting fuller here. Now I do want to add a bow to this, so I thought I was going to use this old shirt that we had because it has this like buffalo plaid pattern that I really like, but I could not, because it's all cut all funny, I could not get a nice straight piece that would go all the way around, so I opted not to do it. But you could totally, if you had a nice long piece like this, you could do it. So as you can see, I tried, and then I was thinking if I folded it, but it just wasn't looking right. So oftentimes, if I plan something, I wind up doing something else just because it what I envisioned in my head is not what happens with the DIY. So, but I always like to show this to you guys so you can see the thought process kind of behind my DIYs. So after I figure out that I don't like that, I go ahead and I use this ribbon. It's from the Dollar Tree. It's not as thick as I wanted it to be, but it actually looks quite good, and I think these colors look a lot better than the black and white because I have so much red and green in here. So I was happy with the way this turned out, and as I've mentioned to you in my other videos, I am not a bow maker, so I'm just making just like a basic bow here, and I'm gonna hot glue it to the pot, and that's about it. Like, so I just make the bow like you would kind of tie your shoelaces, and then I just make another bow from that same piece, and then I just hot glued it together. I'm sorry that you can't see, but I'll show you what it looks like finished. So my inspiration came from the Kirkland's website. So this arrangement cost $39 there. So for Canadian money, that would be well over $50. And my version cost just under $14. And I think they're pretty similar. And they're just as nice, both of them. So it just shows you how much cheaper you can get things and you can make things. We don't have a Kirkland's here, so I couldn't, I mean, even if we ordered it would be even more, but just to show you, you know, the between the $40 and $50 mark is what this would cost. And like I said, mine cost just under $14, and that's assuming I used the whole ribbon, which I only used a portion of it. So here's the finished piece, with a much better angle. You can see the container. It looks like it's like a birch bark container. It has the nice little bow that has the plaid on the one side, and then on the other side it has the little white snowflakes. So I think it goes really nicely with the red berries in the container. I'm so happy with it. It's very farmhousey, natural, woodsy look that I'm going for. If you liked it, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed. Leave me a comment, tell me what you think, and make sure you check out the hosts of this challenge as well as the playlist and my videos here at the end. And don't forget to stop by. My next video will be coming out on the 27th, where I'll be doing a Pinterest inspired DIY. Thank you for watching, leaving a comment, and subscribing. Have an excellent day and stay safe.